welcome back to another episode of Earth Signs and Arrows.
Episode 12.
I wasn't supposed to say that first. I messed up the intro. My name is Makayla, and I'm a Taurus sun.
My name is Mckenzie. I'm a... Did we say this last time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I said it for you.
Oh. My name is Mckenzie. I'm a Capricorn rising, Taurus moon.
And we're back.
See, I introduced our special guest too.
We have a special guest today.
He's not going to show his face because people are looking for him, but his name is Bull, and he's super nice and super cool, and he's here to help us out today.
This is our 4th of July episode, a very special time for Americans right now. Yo, we're doomed. We're doomed.
Yeah.
We are doomed. It's
We're
over.
about to die.
Like, we should all just collectively.
We're going to laugh to keep from crying.
Yeah. So, we decided to set up we're going to have a debate.
A presidential debate. Mm-hmm. Vote for me.
Vote for me, 2024.
2024, vote Mckenzie.
Kayla for 2024.
Yes. We're just going to hop right into it or what?
Mm-hmm. Our guest is going to ask us questions as they do in the big debate,
which we did not watch.
Right.
So
and y'all have to vote. Who are y'all voting for? Like,
yeah.
Are you gonna vote for me? Are you gonna be a real one and vote for me? Or
just off of like this is pop the balloon right now. Like, whose balloon would you pop? Like, if I walked in the room, would you pop my balloon? If she walked in the room, like, I need to know.
And then after the questions,
exactly.
Yeah. They're very serious too. I'm not gonna lie. This is a very serious
debate.
Like,
y'all. Like,
so
we're not
serious.
fucking playing.
We're not playing around.
Ain't shit funny. Ain't shit funny.
I'm laughing, but it's not
some Harriet Tubby shit right now. I'm feeling real militant. So,
all right, ready?
Nicki Minaj or Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan Thee Stallion. Obviously, I don't really think that should even be a question because it's so obvious who we would all choose. I'm scared to see what my component is gonna say, but I'm on the right side of history, and I'm gonna say Megan Thee Stallion for life. Used to Texas bitches to the day I die.
First of all, I'm not gonna answer that question because it's so obvious which one it is. I don't think y'all are stupid, so I'm not gonna give y'all my answer. You know what I mean? So it's like,
it's kind of ableist.
Where were you on January 6, 2021?
I was at home. I don't know where she was.
I was in DC, but it was for unrelated. It was for unrelated reasons. We don't have to get into it.
He was in DC. What were you doing in DC?
I was minding my business.
Were you?
DC. I have an alibi though, so it doesn't.
Were you like surrounded by a group of people?
Would you say? I was surrounded by a group of people, but they were not palm colored. So
were they violent though?
I mean, I'm a little violent. For the right reasons. It's what America needs.
I know where she was on January.
It's what America needs.
January 6th, that's what the date was? I know where I was.
You don't even know the date.
She don't know where I was.
She don't even know the date, but she knows where I was. Anyway, next question.
I'm just saying.
Next question.
Do you think Black Lives Matter? Do you think Black Lives Matter?
Sometimes.
It depends on the Black life.
Sometimes it matters. I don't know.
It depends on the Black life.
What do you mean by that, though?
Like, what do you mean by that? We said the same thing.
I said sometimes.
And I said it depends, which is basically sometimes in a different term. I think, for the most part, Black lives matter.
For the most part.
But some
what
of
about
y'all
the other of the part?
The other of the part.
The other of the part.
Some of y'all are coons, and I cannot condone that behavior in the slightest. And in the race war, I was going to mark your name down as a casualty.
So you're gonna murder Black lives?
I didn't say that. I said I was gonna mark their name down.
You're gonna take away Black lives.
When people die in wars, you write their name down as casualties. I didn't say how they were gonna die. I said they will die, and I will write their names down.
I don't know. What was that all about?
Knock it off.
Technically.
You see, this is what I'm saying. Some of them matter. Some of the Black lives matter. Some of them. No, I'm just saying.
How many bodies y'all got?
You need to explain.
I don't need to explain.
Oh, okay. How many bodies do we have?
It depends on who's asking.
I'm gonna say about 142, but that's not including the people that I've killed and the people that I've suffered. I mean, that's including both. I'll let y'all.
Do y'all really want a murderer running the country? I don't know. Like,
do y'all really want
so
someone
violent.
who cannot actually make things happen? In order to make things happen, people have to go away. We can't get shit done with the people on the planet right
You
now.
just
Some
said-
of y'all have to.
How are you
not
making-
be here.
how are you making these people go away?
Listen, that is not necessarily relevant to this conversation. He asked how many bodies, and I answered honestly. You want somebody who's gonna be honest about the way things work in this country, or do you want a liar?
You know what? A whore in this country. I don't think y'all do. Like,
I did not
let's be
specify
real.
which bodies go with which group. Some of those
slut
people,
shaming is okay sometimes.
some of those people got taken down. Some of those people got taken down in a different way. I'm not gonna specify what happened, and I don't appreciate the assumption.
It's not an assumption. You said it. You said it.
Your turn.
It
You
depends.
did not answer.
My answers are always the same. It depends.
Murderer
perhaps,
or a liar?
maybe.
Y'all choose. Murderer or a liar? It's up to you.
Next question.
How many bodies will you have before the years? How many? How many bodies will you have before the year is over?
It'll probably double, and I won't specify. Still,
I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm just saying. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know.
it depends on the summer,
it
y'all.
depends,
It depends on the
is.
summer.
It
It
is.
just started.
It
Like,
depends on the day I'm having. It depends on who's asking the question. It just depends. Like, humans are so nuanced. Like, it just depends.
Here she
Like,
go.
sometimes stuff just depends. I don't know.
Makayla answered a question directly challenged.
Okay, we're moving on to the policy questions. Y'all have 1 minute to answer. What are your plans to criminalize and eventually ban all Libras?
I hate Libras. As soon as I am put into presidency, because I will be winning, y'all are also going to go away, and I'm not specify how so. You murderer. I'm going to obtain all of the birth certificate, all of the birth times. Like, y'all are getting taken care of for real, because I'm over it.
Well, the Libras will be put. They'll be put into a rehabilitation system, otherwise known as jail, prison.
Immediately. No parole. Life
Effective
sentence.
immediately.
I can respect that, honestly.
What are your plans to save the economy?
Oh, I have this one. I'm answering first because I obviously know the answer to this question, and she doesn't.
I just want to remind the viewers that there is no right or wrong answer. She knows
Except-
her answer to the question, which she should.
Except when
already
I
know.
say it, okay. First, we ban all mustard eaters. That includes her. You like mustard? Okay, you good. But no, you?
I like honey mustard though.
That's the worst mustard.
Mm.
Solitary confinement, actually.
It's not gonna be enough place in the jail for the Libras and the mustard eaters. Like, you gotta make room. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's your plan for the economy? Okay,
Yeah.
my plan for the economy is to make it illegal to park backwards, because all you're doing is wasting time and gas. You're holding up the entire parking lot line just
How?
because you want to show everybody that you're.
I think this is insecurity speaking.
You just want to show everybody that you can park back. Like, it's a skill, but it's not that useful of a skill. And I
She's
think it's
projecting.
unnecessary.
She's projecting. Actually, death
And
penalty because you can't park
The oil
backwards
and gas industry will skyrocket once I put that into place. And
How?
I'm like sure of it.
You don't even know what that means.
You don't need to know how. Why would I tell you my tricks? Like, you're not gonna win, so it doesn't matter. You can watch how I do it from the sidelines after I win the presidency.
Sounds like insecurity.
Yeah.
Projection.
I'm not getting any of that. I think it's just you.
Right.
The polar bears are dying. If you had to use your bare hands to save them, how would you do it?
I would just resuscitate every single one. With CPR in my stomach. parent that was about to die, I would just save it with my bare hands. I'm trained.
I would actually send them to a professional.
You have to do it with your bare hands.
Our bare hands?
That was the question. With your bare hands, what would you do to save the polar bears?
Do we really need polar bears?
This bitch don't care about the polar me.
Do we need the polar bears? Like, why do they need to be here?
I don't know.
Why do I need to save them?
Do we need the polar bears?
If they're going extinct, then that just means that, I don't know, fight back. That's all I'm saying. Fight back.
My component does not believe in global warming. But it's okay.
Asian elephants and mountain gorillas are predicted to go extinct by 2025. If you had to use your bare hand to save them, how would you do it?
What? Okay. I would use my bare hands. Take all of the trees in the jungle and in the mountains. The trees and mountains. I would take all of the supplies. I would gather it with my bare hands by myself and build shelters. And I'll just keep all the animals inside so that they don't go outside and like get themselves killed.
How would that benefit you?
What do you mean?
How
How
would that
benefits the
benefit you?
environment?
We don't need those types of animals. We don't need gorillas enough.
This is
all we need.
crazy.
All we need are chickens, cats, dogs. Some dogs. We don't need all the dogs.
Chickens, cats, and dogs.
Goats, birds,
I'm trying to think
ladybugs.
of the ecosystem that this is building up. I can't imagine it. You said ladybugs and birds.
I like ladybugs.
What the fuck do they do for the ecosystem?
They're just lucky. They're just lucky.
I'm trying to save the planet, you guys. That's just me though.
Do you have any scientific evidence that is saving the planet?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Online. In a book somewhere.
All right.
You have to read the book, and then you have to like draw the conclusion from the stuff that you read.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is your coochie wet enough to solve the water problems in Field, Michigan?
My coochie is actually too wet that it would not only solve the water problems, but flood the entire state of Michigan.
Do y'all really want a president? I don't know.
Do y'all want a president? That's a good
Like,
question. Do y'all really want a president?
I just feel like mine gets wet enough. Hers gets too wet. Like, obviously.
I guess it does depend on y'all. You want a pussy that's wet enough or one that's too wet? Let him be the judge.
You be the judge.
Okay, so our very nice friend Bull here is going to give each of us 5 words. So Makayla gets 5 and I get 5. And it's a dementia test, basically. We're about to try and see if we can remember these 5 words by the end of the episode without repeating them or memorizing them or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you just tell it to us one time. So pick 5 for her and another 5 for me.
Okay. Makayla. Freedom. Standard.
Wait,
No.
extended or standard?
Standard.
Oh.
Note. Ceremony.
Wait. Freedom. Ceremony.
Standard.
Standard.
Note.
Note.
And student.
Student.
Okay. That's Makayla's 5. Now my 5.
I forgot already. Freedom. Standard. Extended. Ceremony. And no. Okay. Period.
Oh.
Boy's doing amazing, you guys.
You doing alright.
There it
Doing
is.
alright.
You know, the president that can't remember 5 words.
Can I do it over? I'm about to have
Okay.
different words for
Different words?
Different words.
I just remembered all of them.
it.
Okay. What words?
Freedom, dependence, standard, nope, ceremony.
Okay.
Okay. Mckenzie, drive, march, treat, harassed,
Okay. She got all the easy words.
What was the last one?
student,
Wait. What's my 5 again? Drive, march, harass,
march. Harass student is
What's the clue?
spite.
Spite.
Yes. I feel I fucked it up. Yeah, read it.
No, I got it.
Good.
I got it.
It's fine.
Do you think hot dog is a sandwich?
A hot dog is most definitely not a sandwich.
I feel like it kind of is a sandwich.
Why? It's literally not a sandwich.
What's a sandwich?
A sandwich is bread on top of another bread.
It doesn't have to be on top though.
Why?
Because some sandwich breads are folded.
Okay, but there's still bread on the top and the bottom part.
No, you gotta do the
But you eat it like this. Why you don't? Yes, you do. You literally do.
You don't have to. There's
how
nowhere
else
where
do
it
you
says
eat it?
you have to
How
eat
else
a
do you eat it? You cut it up.
A meatball up. No, you eat it like that. Because it.
You know who else? You know who else is gonna go into jail after I become the president? People who eat meatball subs like that. That don't make sense. Why would you do that?
It makes more sense to turn it on the side
Okay,
so
it
all the
doesn't matter.
meatballs
The
can fall
question
out.
is a hot dog a sandwich?
First of all, it does matter because I was in the middle of the sentence. It makes no sense to eat the sub on its side so all of the meatballs can fall out. Eat it like a hot dog so all the meatballs stay in. You get the bread and the meat. There's no difference. A hot dog could be a sandwich.
It could be a sandwich, or is it a sandwich?
It's kind of like square and a rectangle. Like
but a square is not a rectangle. No, it's not.
A square is a rectangle.
A square is a square.
A rectangle is not a square, but a square is a rectangle. That's like simple math. That's basic math.
A square has all equal sides.
Two opposite sides.
A square has all equal sides.
A square is literally a rectangle. You can look that up.
How?
A rectangle has two opposite sides that are congruent to each other.
Okay.
And that is a square. But a rectangle is not a square. Do not get them confused.
Okay.
It's different.
Is water wet?
No. Water is not wet. Water is the thing that makes things wet.
I feel like she looked up these answers before she asked these
No,
questions.
you don't remember when that question was going viral?
No.
I didn't look up any of these questions.
I remember
the dementia question.
I remember, except I thought water was wet. I thought that was the argument.
I don't think it's wet. I feel like it's the thing that makes things wet. Like a liquid is not really wet, but when you put a liquid onto something that's not a liquid,
So is
that solid is wet.
So, okay, all right.
Alright, so we're moving on to the whiteboard speed round. First to get the answer, get a point.
I knew there's no point system.
How many nickels are in 90 cents?
18. 18. I won. I got it first. You feel rid of it first.
If the total is $7.25, how much if the total is $7.25, how much change would you receive from a $20 bill? Can I say that again before y'all start?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If the total is $7 this shit throwing me off.
Take your time.
If the total due is $7.25, how much change would y'all receive from the $20 bill?
Enough.
1770.
The right amount.
16? No, yeah, 1775. Wait. You said
The total
725?
bill
Oh,
is
1275. Sorry.
I feel like I deserve that one.
Why? You didn't even say
I don't know.
question.
This election is
No
rigged. That's all I'm saying.
Is it rigged or are you unprepared and unqualified to run the country?
It's rigged.
Who can draw 425 on the clock the fastest?
Me? Wait, let me see. You can give it to her. She's not gonna win anyway. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine. It's cool. Cool.
How many peeps total are in a set of 2 die?
Oh, that's the like the dots on
How many dots?
total. Yeah.
Oh, you should just put dots.
I thought I did.
You put peeps.
It's gonna be 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1.
6?
6, 20,
25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 35, 36, 40, 45, 5 plus 4 is 9. 16, 78, 120. Wait, 9 plus 3 is 12?
No, it's not.
9 plus 3 is 12. Wait. I can't even. Wait, 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 4 is 15, plus 3 is 18, plus 2 is 20. Yeah, 21. I was right. I was right. 21.
Okay. Last question.
Oh, dang.
What are y'all 5 random words?
Wait.
No. I think it was dependent, ceremony, note, the freedom, ceremony, defendant or dependent. Dependent, ceremony, note, standard, and
oh, that was it? That's it?
Mm-hmm.
I said all of them?
Yeah.
Period. Okay. Mine was drive, march, student, despite, and harassed. I'm missing one.
You missing one. You said despite
You didn't say despite?
something close, but not despite.
I thought you said despite though. So I feel like you should still give it to me because that's what I heard you say. Despite.
She get half for that.
You didn't say despite?
I think she deserves
I said
0
spite.
points.
You did.
Spite.
Oh,
You said
my bad.
despite.
What was it?
Spite.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. That is right. That was wrong. Okay. All right. That's fine. I got
I won anyways.
It's fine.
I wouldn't even.
Actually,
It's
we're
okay.
gonna let y'all decide who won.
Do you want a murderer? She's a murderer. She eats meatball subs like this. Like, do y'all really want her serving this country? And she eats mustard. And she can't park backwards. Like, what else can't you do? You can't do a split.
I can do basic math in my head. I can do a split. I can't do.
And she wants to
middle
keep
split.
all the animals. Like, we don't even really need all the animals for real.
Makayla
Like,
literally wants to kill the planet. She don't care about the polar bears. She don't care about the mountain gorillas, about the Asian elephants.
and
that
you
are
don't
going
care about
extinct
black people.
in 2025. I care about most black people. I care about black people as a whole. The black people that are stunting our growth as a community,
Mm-hmm.
we don't need them. I feel the way you feel about polar bears, about those people. We can just
You
put
know
them
how
in the same
crazy-
place. We can just put them
Do
in the
you know
same
how
place.
crazy
Like,
that is? Anyway, vote for me in 2024.
vote for
That's gonna
Mckenzie.
be the end of this episode. I'm gonna leave y'all off with that. Vote for Makayla.
Don't vote for Makayla.
Tune in next week at Earth Signs and Arrows. This is Earth Signs and Arrows pod. I said that for the 4th time now, and it's still not changed.
That'll be a month, folks.
Exactly.
You want a president that says they're gonna do something and then doesn't do it? That's the real
Do you want a
question.
president who
We
does
already
the
have
work?
a president like that right now. You want the same thing for the next 4 years? Think about that.
She's a murderer and she eats mustard and she can't park backwards. Like,
I can park backwards. I'm just not good at it, and I'd rather not because it's a waste of gas.
Anyway.
and it's hurting. The
anyway, we'll
ecosystem.
see y'all next week. Bye.
Fucking up the ozone.